was Friday the 13th, just before Valentine's Day. She had a face only Broadway could love, but that didn't stop me from loving her. I used to spoil her with trinkets and write her anti-Hallmark sentiments. I was in, I'll tell you that much, in it for the long haul. They say when you knock someone off on Valentine's Day, it's a crime of passion. When you do it on a Friday, it's just another Friday. But when it's Friday the 13th, right before Valentine's, that's something else entirely. They call it the last Valentine, and in this city, any night could be your last. Whatever was going to happen, I knew it was going to happen that night. I really should have been honest with her. I should have kissed her more. I was about to make the biggest mistake of my life. Or maybe I already had. Anyhow, this was going to be big. Adios, sayonara big. You know, they sent you away for a long time for doing what I was planning to do. A real long time. Hard time. Then again, everything is hard in this city. But before any of that, I had a couple of things I needed to do for Bunny Whiskers.
I got a couple of things I need you to do for me.
Sure, no problem, Bunny.
Got a couple of things I need moved.
You got it, Bunny. Shoot.
Wow.
Hey, Carmine, you hear this guy?
I heard him. You can't talk to the boss that way, you know. Jesus. He can't talk to you that way.
Listen, Bunny, Carmine, boys, relax. I'm sorry, it was just a figure of speech.
What am I gonna do with this guy over here?
I don't know what's wrong with you. You can't talk to the boss that way.
Bunny, I'm sorry. I didn't mean it like that, for crying out loud.
Alright, no more funny business. I got something I need from you. See these things over here? I need you to move these things from here to over there.
That's what you need? These things over here. You want me to move them over there?
That's right.
Now, what about this stuff here, boss?
Oh yeah, I almost forgot, Carmine. That's right. This stuff in here, I need you to put it out there.
You mean this stuff in here? All this? You need me to put it out there?
That's right. I need it out of here. I don't care where. I just need it out of here.
I could already tell I was in for a long night. Well, hello folks. If you're looking for deals that'll put a smile on your face and leave your pockets full, it's time you headed over to Bud's Market Emporium. Whether it's fresh produce straight from the farm or those tasty cuts of meat that'll make your family ask for seconds, Bud's Market Emporium has it all. And at prices you won't believe. How about a whole chicken for just 49 cents a pound? Or juicy sun-ripened tomatoes for only 12 cents a pound? You won't find deals like that anywhere, folks. And don't forget about our one-of-a-kind coffee, Bud's Beans. That's right, freshly ground every morning, only 39 cents a pound. Nothing gets the day started like a hot cup of Bud's Beans, brewed to perfection. So come on down to Bud's Market Emporium, where the savings are as great as the products. Located at the corner of 353rd and Oak Drive Place Lane. That's Bud's Market Emporium, where savings and smiles are always in stock. Well, if you haven't made it over to Bud's Market Emporium yet, let me tell you folks, you're missing out on something special. This isn't just your average grocery store. No sir, when you walk in, you're not just a customer, you're family. You see, at Bud's Market Emporium, we believe shopping should be a breeze, and your wallet shouldn't feel a pinch. That's why Bud himself makes sure we've got the finest, freshest produce straight from the farm, and prices that'll make you smile. How about crisp lettuce for just 10 cents a head, or plump juicy peaches for only 15 cents a pound? And that's just the start. Bud's got all your staples, tender cuts of beef, golden brown loaves of bread, and eggs fresh as a summer morning, all at prices that'll leave you wondering if you even spent any money that day. Here's the real secret about Bud's Market. It's more than just food, it's about the smiles, the personal touch, and knowing you're getting exactly what you need without the hassle. You won't find any of those those big city chains here, folks. No, sir. Just good old Bud looking out for his neighbors. So next time you're in the neighborhood, stop by Bud's Market Emporium. Bud's always got a warm smile and a handshake waiting just for you. Conveniently located right on Main Street Drive on the corner of 444th Street and 226th Lane. So quit your lollygagging and come on down to Bud's Market Emporium, where everybody's a friend and nobody leaves hungry. Now, folks, I know you've heard me talk about Bud's before. The prices, the produce, the family-friendly atmosphere. It's only the best at Bud's. But here's the kicker, folks. Bud's Market Emporium isn't just about great prices, it's about trust. You buy something here, and if for any reason you don't like it, whether it's a loaf of bread that's a little too brown or a tomato that doesn't quite meet your particular standards, Bud will give you your money back and send you home with a carton of cigarettes for you and the entire family on the house. You heard me right, an entire carton of cigarettes for you and the kids, absolutely free. It's just our way of showing how much we appreciate our customers and reminding you that when you shop at Bud's, it's about more than just the groceries. It's about the friendship, the value, and the care that goes into everything we do. So get your bottom to Bud's, because you can bet your bottom dollar you won't find deals like this anywhere.
I don't know, I keep thinking my friends could probably fuck my wife better than I can. I wonder if any of them would go for it. I mean, if I offer her up for a night.
That's a cuckold, Stanley.
A what?
A cuckold. It's where you allow other men to sleep with your wife.
Oh, that's great. You see what a good husband I am? I'm only thinking about her needs.
Alright, I'll see you guys later.
Yeah. Stay safe out there, Pete. And watch your caboose.
Extra, read all about it. Bunny Whiskers is under investigation for grand larceny and racketeering.
You want to tell me why you're out this late selling newspapers?
Do you want to tell me why you can't mind your fucking business?
I always loved photography. I took so many pictures when I was little. All the other kids in the old neighborhood called me Snapper. It's a name I carried well into my teenage years. They even called my high school girlfriend Snapper. Never understood why. But my old man, he encouraged me to join the force. It took Pop 8 years to make detective. I did it in 3. He pounded a beat not too far from here, actually. I guess it was only natural that I followed in his footsteps, as it were. He moved out to LA after he retired. LA is a completely different kind of darkness than New York. The darkness out there comes from being blinded by the light. Sometimes when I'm at my desk late at the night, filling out reports that nobody ever reads, I think about all the photos people take. Cameras are getting so much smaller. Soon everybody will be able to afford one. I'd bet my bottom dollar that years from now, maybe decades from now, all the photos we take and all the pictures we see will even be in full color. And there'll probably be some people who look back at the pictures from this time and think the whole world was black and white. Sure, black and white, simple, easy, no shades of gray. They'll never understand how colorful the world was. It ain't simple, it ain't easy, and it's all shades of gray. Evening, ma'am. I'm Officer Ness. Pete Ness.
Well, I ain't done nothing untoward. What are you snooping around here for, Mr. Penis?
That's Pete, ma'am. Pete Ness. And I think you know good and well why I'm here, Mrs. Spendmore. Your husband is in a lot of trouble.
Firstly, Mr. Penis, he is not my husband. That's why it's still Ms. Spendmore. And my understanding of the law, such as it is that you're only in trouble if you get caught. And he ain't been yet.
Not yet, he's not. but he will be caught, and probably by far more nefarious individuals than me. That I can promise you. Now, I can keep him safe, but you gotta get him to turn himself in, and only to me. That's important, Mrs. Spendmore. Only to me.
Right. That's not suspicious sounding at all. I should just tell him plain and simple, right? Oh, dear, a man named Mr. Penis came looking for you. Would you mind heading down to the police station and asking for a penis? Who do you think you are, Clark Gable? You know, you've presented no warrant. You haven't shown me any proper identification. Prove to me you a penis.
You're absolutely right. Look, here's my identification. This is my badge right here, okay?
Looks like a phony.
As I said, Mrs. Spendmore, my name is Pete Ness. Peter Ness. And you can address me as detective.
And as I said, it's Ms. Spendmore. Some detective you are, oh boy.
Ma'am, are you familiar with your husband's employer?
He does advertisements for that grocery store. I told him he'd be better off bagging the groceries rather than yapping about them on those awful broadcasts.
He's a voiceover actor?
I mean, he ain't no Mel Blanc, but he gets by. He's more Bud's Market than Bugs Bunny.
Bugs Bunny, huh? That's funny. Word around town is that there's another bunny your husband works for.
I think this conversation is over, Peter Penis.
Tell him to ask for me at the precinct. Me and only me. I promise I can protect him, but he's gotta ask for me.
Oh, I feel so much better already. Even if I did believe you, which I don't, this has nothing to do with me. My husband, as you continue to call him, despite the fact that he refuses to propose to me, makes his own decisions, is responsible for his own actions, and has to be willing to accept any consequences. For example, the action of deciding not to propose to me results in the consequence of not once being invited to my humble abode. So you won't find him here, because he has never been here. And if I see you here again, I'll call someone who will make you regret the day you became a copper.
Believe me, I'm already there.
It's 12 noon on Saturday, July 22nd, and I'm Diddy Dewitt for WNOW. Here's all the news that's happening now. A young man was seen attempting to enter residences in Clinton Hill, Brooklyn, and replace all of the family photos with stick figure drawings. Police are still in pursuit. Reports are still coming in regarding the sex cult murder-suicide by the Unisphere Globe in Flushing, Queens. Anyone with any information is encouraged to contact your local authorities. And finally, renowned mob boss Mo Lester, also known by his alias Buddy Whiskers, has died in prison. The 83-year-old was serving 2 life sentences after being convicted of murder, conspiracy, and racketeering charges almost 9 years ago in 1958. He died of natural causes.
What's wrong, hon?
Oh, it's nothing, dear. I'm swell.
Russell, you can tell me what's troubling you.
There's nothing troubling me. I'm simply taking a short moment to think about exactly what I want to write before I write it, unlike some other individuals I could name who have been known to do the opposite.
Oh, yes, what a shock that must be. That different people have different ways of drafting up a story. You know, I, for one, find it immensely helpful to feel something first, write it down, and then think about it. After all, what is there to think about if you haven't written anything yet?
That's why it's so hard for the public to connect to your work, dear. As a creature, a woman feels too much.
You know what? I take issue with that remark.
That a woman feels too much?
No, that the public doesn't connect to my work. You know good and well that I have had very tangible successes, especially with my last 2 novels.
Quite. But we may have to attribute those victories to the good and noble R. Hunt.
Thanks for that, Russell. Thank you.
Hey now, it's a good alias. Sounds very distinguished. And it certainly has served you well.
Well, which one is it? Does the public have a hard time connecting with my work, or has the name served me well?
Honey, without the name, your book wouldn't even be sold in stores, let alone purchased. That's not a disparagement of your work. I hope you don't take it as such, because it's not. Quite the opposite. I think your work is very digestible. But you know how it is out there. The people simply could not and would not accept these stories if they knew where they came from.
You know, Russell, it's not necessary to remind me of how fearful this country is to have a woman writing detective novels. Heaven knows what they might think of next. After all, if a woman can be allowed to write, perhaps she might one day be allowed to run the country.
Ooh. Oh, that is literally never going to happen in this country. They would sooner elect a convicted felon.
I think you should know I spoke with Milton, and he thinks we could potentially use my name on the next novel. I was waiting to tell you until I got the official word. I wanted to surprise you. But I get the distinct feeling that you wouldn't be as excited about this as I might hope.
No, I wouldn't.
No, I didn't think so.
I think it's an awful idea. I think you need to talk to marketing.
Why would I do that? The entire marketing department is women.
That's not funny.
It's not meant to be. You don't read the newsletters.
They didn't. Tell me they didn't.
They did.
They replaced the entire team? What about Roy? And George? And Philip? What about Philip?
All promoted. The marketing department is now maintained rigorously and exclusively by women.
Oh, that is so upsetting.
Oh, is it?
It just... Women aren't going to know what the everyday American man wants. They have no idea of the pressures put on us everywhere we go.
That's true. It's hard to understand others' experiences. Perhaps this is a good learning opportunity for a lot of us.
No! No! No. 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 I see what you're doing here. Okay, hang on. No. Don't misunderstand me. You know I have nothing but admiration for the opposite sex. My own mother was a woman.
And I've always respected you for that, dear.
Margaret, I respect your talent. I adore that you have your own opinions. I am madly in love with you. You know that's true. And what's more, I know the real you. I mean, you are a force to be reckoned with. You are truly a pioneer in writing about the mind and heart of the working class man. You imbue your characters with such rich ambivalence of society's interpretation of morality and ethics. You have such a mature tone.
Everything you're saying is making me feel worse.
One could argue that you set the stage for us. There was no one else writing detective stories like this before you. You know, I don't know why you're so upset. I was trying to compliment you. I know things are tough out there, but this is how things are. Maybe they'll change, but it's not happening right now. What's that look? What are you thinking about?
I'm imagining what I would say to the police if they arrived at the house and questioned me about your murder.
That's not funny.
In this chapter I'm working on, my protagonist is trying to figure out a way to get away with this murder. I really wanted to finish the chapter, but I think I want to kill you first.
Can you calm down? You sound crazy.
I think I want to kill you, and just come up with a story to tell the police.
Okay, even if you did do this hypothetically, you'd be the only suspect. You'd never get away with it.
Not necessarily. I could kill you, and then I could make it look like I was attacked as well. I could run out of the house screaming with a black eye and cuts all over my arms and legs, screaming, "Help me! Help me, please! Someone, help me! They're killing him! They are killing my husband! Please!"
Enough! Stop your incessant yapping and grow up! Learn how to deal with your problems like an adult.
I am dealing with my problems. Right now, you are my problem. I hate your opinions about my work. I hate that you don't support my ideas, no matter how big or small they are. I hate your arrogance and your pompous attitude. I hate this marriage, and I hate you.
I hate that you don't appreciate how hard I work to support this family.
How hard you work? You write books, Russell. I write books and cook and clean and wash all of the clothes and do everything else.
I love it when you do everything else. And I love it when you make plans to kill me. Don't you forget that.
Fuck you, Russell. I am going to kill you.
No, I'm gonna kill you.
Not if I kill you first.
I'm gonna kill the living shit out of you.
You can't even write a convincing murder. How are you going to commit one?
I'm going to kill you till you die. The police are going to try to investigate the crime scene, and there's just going to be too much shit everywhere. From me killing you. Maybe. And then the detectives are going to have to call the lieutenant down, and he is going to get the captain down too, and they're all going to get down.
What the fuck are you talking about?
And then the captain's gonna be like, Jesus H. Christ, there's too much human feces and shit everywhere. This person must be a madman.
Feces and shit are the same thing. You're so fucking stupid, Russell.
I know that. I mean, I've seen some shit in my day, literally, but this is otherworldly poopies. This is like, if it's like a Jackson Pollock painting. But it's more like Jackson Pollock, because instead of paint on the canvas, it's all poopies. Poopies on a human person. Covered in poop.
You fucking asshole. I'm going to kill you.
I should have kissed you less, you fucking whore. Now take me, I'm yours.
Fuck you, Russell.
Are you bored? Are you alone? You're never alone when you call Miss Rosary. I'm waiting for you. So call me right now and I'll make all your dreams a reality. Miss Rosary wants to hear your wildest fantasies. Are you hungry? Yeah? Oh, baby, tell me, are you hungry? Miss Rosary wants to know. Tell me what you want for breakfast. Is it an egg? Oh, yeah, is that what you want? An egg? Do you want a dinosaur egg? Do you? Tell me, do you want 2 dinosaur eggs? What if I made you 2 dinosaur eggs over easy? Oh! Tell me, baby, be a good boy and tell mommy 2 dinosaur eggs over easy. That's it, baby. Oh, God, yes. Fuck on my strings. Oh, yes, I'm gonna go. Oh, yeah. Fuck on my strings, baby. 2 dinosaur eggs over easy. 2 dinosaur eggs over easy. 2 dinosaur eggs over easy. Oh, you dirty son of a bitch.
See if we can have the sound less disturbed by still improved intonation. You'll hear a lot of beating in that. All right, we'll take it, please. Excuse me, sir, this is a closed session. What do you want?
Where's the announcer? The narrator?
Whom are you looking for?
The guy who does the voice on the radio for your commercial.
No, sir. All dialogue is recorded on Mondays and Tuesdays. This is for brass and band only. I'm going to have to ask you to leave.
I'm not going anywhere until you tell me where he is. I gotta find him. I gotta talk to him right now. I don't care about your brass.
Security, please.
Hey.
Escort him outside.
Hey, I own this place. You know who I work for? You'll be sorry.
You okay, Jackie? Jeez, Pete, it's really coming down out there. Sorry I'm late, I was with Mary. Don't worry about it. How is she? Oh, you know Mary, she's a little bitch. But I can't help it. Every time I see her on all fours looking up at me with her tongue hanging out, what can I say? I love her. She's getting up there, ain't she? Almost 11, which is old for her breed. Got her one of those special collars, though. It's like a harness, so when I take her for walks, it doesn't choke her. God, I love that dog. She's a tough cookie. Listen, Jackie, what'd you find out? Where are we with the club? Okay, so, you know how all of Bunny Whiskers' top guys are at the club during all hours of the night? Always coming and going? We assumed they were doing some dirty deals in the club, but turns out it's much worse than that. Did you tell Castelli? Carmine Castelli? He's small potatoes compared to who I found. You know that lounge singer, Stickhorn? Spendmore. Elaine Spendmore. Right. Well, her boyfriend, he's some low-level nudnik who does those advertisements for Bud's Supermarket or whatever it's called. Turns out he's working for Bunny and answers directly to him, and on top of that, he has his own scheme going on at the club. Hold the phone. Who is this guy again? He's not even a button man, but he gets private meets with Bunny almost weekly. Here's what I got so far. First, everything starts at the Go-Go Club. Carmine Castelli's brother Cobby owns it, but only on paper. Cobby is a nincompoop who couldn't count to 5 if you gave him the first 3 numbers. It's really Carmine who runs the club for Bunny, but there's been a problem, you see. For decades, Carmine has been paying these 2 lowlives to sit in a van all night in front of the club. They sit all night and wait, and if there's a hit or an accident, these 2 bozos get rid of the body. Hold the phone. Jackie, you actually witnessed these 2 guys removing bodies from the club? Well, not exactly. When the van moves, it pulls up to the back and it's hard to get a set of eyes back there. The club is situated in such a way that even if I put a man in every window in the surrounding buildings, you wouldn't see zilch. It's perfectly concealed. How many bodies do you think we're talking about here? That's the thing. Word on the street is Carmine and his brother are carrying out unauthorized hits on rival gang members. You know those goons who were stealing all that shrimp and steak from the grocery stores? And they jacked up the price and sold it at their own star? I've got it on good authority that the last place they were seen was entering the Go-Go Club. Nobody saw them leave. I mean, these are all potential murders happening in Bunny's club, all behind his back. And that's where our voiceover guy comes in? Well, not exactly. As far as I can tell, he cleans up officially sanctioned hits that Bunny himself signs off on. But he isn't involved in the bodies from the club. These 2 losers in the van, they are something else. They're the Van Go-Go guys. One of them is on this spiritual path and trying to go straight, see? And the other, well, he's just a degenerate gambler. Okay, So the Van Gogh guys are the hitmen?
No.
Jack, you're killing me here.
See, this is where it gets weirder. I think they're wannabe gumshoes. They're investigating the murders of the bodies they pick up.
Jackie?
These guys are a bunch of softies. I mean, I found them crying in their van when they couldn't find parking in Jersey City. They buy carpets every day to wrap the bodies in, and then they complain about their backs aching.
Jackie, what does this have to do with the voiceover guy, Scheming Bunny?
Well, Bunny doesn't know that Cobby and Carmine are racking up the bodies at the Go-Go Club. And Carmine and Cobby don't know that the voiceover guy knows that Cobby and Carmine are paying these two old geezers to dispose of all these dead bodies coming out of the Go-Go Club. So he's blackmailing the Van Gogh guys by having them pay him off to keep his mouth shut.
Call 122 and an 8. Call 122 and an 8. Perlman and 5th. Signal 30. We're on it.
Hold on to your hats, folks. Did you know that if you come to Bud's Market Emporium on Valentine's Day, you'll get a free box of chocolates and a bouquet of flowers just for walking in the door? And listen here, if you're flying solo this year, don't you worry. Bud has got your back. We'll even send you home with a lovely gal ready to share a sweet cup of Bud's beans and a big old smile. Just ask for Rosie. She'll brighten your day. If you come in between 8 a.m. and 9 p.m., don't be surprised if we slip you a free pumpkin pie. Because at Bud's Market Emporium, the more you shop, the more you get. Whether it's pies, cookies, or just plain old homemade love, you've always got a surprise waiting just for you. Speaking of surprises, come on down to Bud's this Saturday for our Double the Fun event. That's right. You buy one chocolate cake, we'll throw in a second one free. Who says you can't have your cake and eat it too? So folks, whether it's free flowers, free pie, or a surprise gal, you can count on Bud's Market Emporium to put a smile on your face. Stop by today because here, every trip to the store is an adventure.
Hi folks, Veregrine Goode here, but my friends just call me Very. I'm not going to waste your precious time, folks. I'm a simple, honest, hard-working man, bagging groceries in my father's supermarket, Good Food. That's Goode Food. He founded Good Food almost 38 years ago, and it's been a boon to this town ever since. You might have noticed that since we opened our doors to the public, there have been, as there always are, more than a few imitators, knuckleheads who have attempted to copy our simple goal of providing the best food and service to customers. My dad always says, imitation is the sincerest form of flattery. And to that, I say, fuck you, Dad. Now, I'm not going to mince words here, folks, and let me say this. You can go to our competitor's warehouse of rotten groceries and waste your hard-earned greenbacks on expired dung chow, or you can pay top dollar for the freshest and least expired food in town. Good Food. My dad tells me I'm fiercely competitive, but he's an old geezer who smells like wet ass. You see, folks, to me, this isn't a competition. It's a choice. You can choose to go to Bud's Market Emporium, I call it Crud's Food Emporium, and get your free putrid pie with mold on it. You have that right. Or you can make a different choice. A good choice. And by the way, have you ever stopped to think why these yahoos give all that food away for free? I mean, who in their right mind does that? Only someone who knows the real worth of the item they're getting rid of. Bupkis. They aren't giving away free food. They're tossing trash. And instead of doing the decent American thing and using grade A Constitution class refuse receptacle, which, by the way, are conveniently on sale now at Good Foods, they are using you, the public, because that's what they think of you. They think of you as a garbage pile that they can toss their stinky, rotten, molten, polio-ridden scraps of old cheese and brown lettuce onto. You've been duped, folks. But at Good Food, we know you aren't a garbage pile. We respect you and respect that money you worked so hard to earn. And we want to earn that money too, because we are honest. We are a business, yes, but we're honest. You know who runs Bud's Market Emporium, right? It ain't Bud, I can tell you that. And that common yuck you always hear on those cheap advertisements all the time? Yeah, he's not just their spokesman. He's in cahoots with one of the most dangerous racketeers this city's ever known. So throw out that soot and spew that you picked up from Crud's Market and make your way down to the only trusted name in town, Good Food. That's Goode Food. Remember, if it's not good, it's not food.
We got a problem, boss. Your boy's been flapping his gums about more than Bud's Market.
Oh, no. Don't tell me that, Carmine.
It's true. Turns out he's been paying off a couple of scamps to spy on the club. And they're collecting bodies.
I don't need this, Carmine. This club has to be clean. It has to be squeaky fucking clean.
I mean, it's an S&M club, but besides that, it's clean.
He's left me no choice. Send for him.
We did. Yesterday. Went to Bud's Market, just like we always do. Left him a note. Urgent, he says. But he never showed up. I even sent Cobby over to that studio in Rochester where they record the commercials. But he wasn't there.
Buddy, it's the cops.
Mr. Lester, Mo, Lester, we know you're in there and we have you surrounded. Come out with your hands up.
He used my name. He used my real name, that motherfucker.
Fucking coppers.
Mauro, go roast these pigs.
All right, we surrender.
Is that you, Mauro? Mauro LM Pulian? Put your hands where I can see him. No funny business, Mauro.
I got something for you, copper.
He's got a gun. Open fire.
Wait a minute now. Down. That's it.
That apartment's a disgrace, and it better be cleaned up by the time we get back, or else.
Or else what?
Or else this.
Oh!
Hey, buddy. I got into a tussle with that no-good beat cop. He got beat all right. Tried to bring me in, but I gave him the slip. And I pulled this from his pocket. It looks like an address. Seems like we're all looking for the same person. I'd bet my bottom dollar that this is where we'll find our Bud.
I don't know if he lives here, but whoever does is about to sleep with the fishes. And they're going out with a bang. Go and call on him, Carmine. And if he's not there, leave him a message.
Hey, Cobby. Buddy's got an address for you. He wants you to pay this individual a visit. It's gotta look like the 4th of July. You get me?
Where are we with the story or whatever?
Oh, well, so there was just the big shootout.
Oh.
And right now, Detective Ness is on his way to Miss Spendmore's apartment, and Cobby and Carmine, they planted a bomb in the apartment, and it basically goes off and kills them both.
Oh, wow.
It's just tragic.
That's crazy.
Yeah.
But didn't you just sort of spoil the end of the story? Well, I mean, kind of, but I don't think anyone was really paying attention. Oh, yeah, you're probably right. So, like, that's like when he says, like, oh, I should have kissed her more, like, you know, this whole time, that's what he's talking about. He basically, our main character guy, who I don't know if you noticed, he never got named.
I did notice that. I didn't want to say anything.
Yeah, like he the guy who does the ads for Bud's Market Emporium, we don't have a name for him.
No, I know. I'm agreeing.
So like they just,
I don't know. He's not called anything. He's the protagonist.
Oh, God.
No, but anyway, what he's done is he's gotten in with the mob, and he's tried to make an honest living doing these radio announcements, but like they don't pay very well, and so he's doing work for Bunny Whiskers, and basically like because of his selfishness and his greed and his unwillingness to be like honest with this woman that he loves, that he kept at a distance because he put up all these barriers and shit. She basically gets killed. Like, wow. Yeah, and so that's basically it. Yeah.
Unbelievable.
Yeah. So like, the ironically, like he gets away, but he loses his heart essentially. Like he lives the rest of his life without the most important part of his body to literally function. Oh wow. Yeah. So yeah, let's get back to that.
What's the haps, Buster? If you're looking for a private show, you have to come down to the club.
Listen to me. There was a shootout at Bunny's place. You gotta come with me now.
A shootout? Mr. Ness, I don't think I can take much more of this.
I know. That's why I'm here. I can protect you and your man, but you gotta let me take you into custody.
Custody?
It has to look official. If you come with me and help me track down your fella, I'll get you guys out of the city.
I knew working for these bozos was a bad idea. Let me grab my things.
Please, we don't have time for this. Have you been home all night?
I ain't leaving without a few personables.
Listen, were you home all night?
No, I was at work. I came home for my break about 20 minutes ago. Hold on. What's this?
Mrs. Spendmore, wait! Don't touch that!
Good evening, insomnia sufferers and conspiracy theorists. I'm Matt Guffin, and this is News Now, brought to you in part by WNOW, broadcasting live from a basement with questionable wiring and even more questionable ethics. Breaking tonight, 2 are confirmed dead in what authorities are calling a gas explosion, and what unofficial sources are calling a very poorly thought out assassination attempt. The incident took place in South Brooklyn on the corner of Barker and Blimey. Among the deceased, voluptuous vixen and cabaret performer Miss Eileen Isid Spendmore, and one officer, Pete Ness, a detective working out of the 122-8 precinct in higher, lower, upper, mid downtown Manhattan. Spendmore, 38, was a local legend and part-time collector of cursed porcelain dolls. Locals may remember Detective Ness for his tireless work in law enforcement and for his love of amateur photography. While no official suspects have been named, unofficial reports suggest that this might be the work of notorious underworld figure Bunny Whiskers, real name MoTH. Bunny has been connected to racketeering, bootlegging, tax evasion, and one truly baffling game of backgammon that lasted for 3 weeks. Neither Miss Spendmore nor Detective Ness had any known family, although Ness did leave behind a goldfish named Sinatra and a part time that nobody intends to pay. As always, I'll bring you more as this story develops, or devolves, here on News Now. Until then, keep your doors locked, your alibis airtight, and your socks matched. This is Matt Guffin, signing off.
So that was that. Nothing left to say, really. I knew what I'd done. And if I'm being honest, I'd take it all back if I could, but it's too late. What a sap, let me tell you. I should have kissed her more, but that's the story. That's the way the cookie crumbles. That's all she wrote. That's the thing about life, see? It's like one of those carnival games, always rigged. You think you got a shot at winning? Think again, pal. It's a sucker's bet every time, and boy did I bet the farm on the wrong horse. That's it. That's the whole kit and caboodle, the whole shebang right there. The fat lady sung and the show's over. The band's packed up and gone home. The lights are dimming and the last call's already been made. Nothing left to say. You know what they say, right? Hindsight's 20/20. Well, if hindsight was $1, I'd be rich by now. But instead, I'm just rich with regrets. It's a real tough break, a real rough go, but what can you do, you know? That's all the news that's fit to print. I could have danced with the devil and lived to tell the tale. I could have been the hero of the story, the leading man of the picture, sweeping my gal off her feet, riding into the sunset on a horse made of dreams. But nope, I'm just some poor schnook, whining about how the chips fell. It's a real doozy of a story, one for the books, that's for sure. But in the end, what's left? Not much. It's all washed up like a gum wrapper in a rainstorm. I guess it's just, one of those things. The kind of thing you can't undo and you learn to live with, or you don't. But hey, I'm a tough guy, yeah, right. A tough guy with a soft heart. Maybe that's the real kicker after all. If only someone had told me earlier that tough guys can be saps too. But I guess you can't have your cake and eat it too. And that, my friend, is all she wrote. Or maybe it's not. Maybe it's just the end of the first act, the beginning of the last act. Stick around, the sequel's coming soon. Or maybe...